Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Wanted to go over a couple things, go over the charts, silver and gold, and some news coming out, some rumors that the LBMA and the CME are going to team up and take over the silver fix as soon as the historical silver fix dies out, August 14th. Apparently, the rumor is that they are going to take it over and have some kind of a digital pricing platform, and doesn't bode well for free markets. So we also got some other news about the BRICS nations meeting, and please support my site, rustysmetals.com, preciousmetals.prices.com. So here we have it, some news, silver investing news. I guess a rumor at the bullion desk. The London Bullion Bank Market Association members have chosen a joint bid from the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, CME, and Thomson Reuters to replace the London Silver Fix. So, in a closed meeting at the London Bullion Market Association office at the Royal Exchange on Friday, the joint bid was chosen from a short list of 7 that included proposals from the London Metals Exchange, Bloomberg, ETF Securities, Platts, and others. So I guess the rumor is that the banksters that are controlling the prices now are going to still control the prices, but now they're going to have a digital platform, and Bixweir warned us that this will make manipulation easier, therefore much harder to control and to spot. So they're just refining their manipulation. But none of that really matters, because come July 16th, the new Prime Minister of India is going to go to his first BRICS meeting on July 16th, and they are going to announce the BRICS Development Bank, which is going international. And this is after the news of the Shanghai Gold Exchange getting the approval from the Chinese National Bank to start doing business internationally. And it looks like to be approximately 80 countries backing the BRICS nations. And this does not bode well for the dollar. Everyone around the world is waking up that the dollar is a form of debt, and when you control debt, you control populations, and people are tired of it. The Shanghai Gold Exchange is probably gonna start having its own pricing platform internationally, and you'll probably see a lot of banks go over that way, because even domestically, people are tired of the manipulation. So more news at the LaRouche PAC. China is ripe for BRICS-owned bank. Chinese Vice Minister of Foreign Affairs said on Monday that the new BRICS Development Bank will be inaugurated at the new BRICS meeting in July 16th. So they're bringing out their bank. They got a lot of 80 countries backing this thing, and they are going to compete for a currency over the dollar, and it doesn't bode well. That's why, you know, we're having all these little conflicts these neocons are trying to force people back onto the dollar. But people are pushing back very hard. It's not going to last long. People should realize that the purchasing power of the dollar will be hyperinflated as soon as the Fed starts printing money to pay for the interest on the debt. That's not including paying any payments on the principal, just the interest. And some are saying that the Belgian bulge, recently the bankrupt Belgium economy, bought treasury bonds, and it was really just the Federal Reserve going in and making it look like Belgium bought treasury bonds, but it was really our own Federal Reserve buying treasury bonds to pay off escalating debt interest. So it's coming faster than you think. It's time to prepare. So here we have the silver chart. It looks like overnight, last night, it was in a trading range in a channel, and it broke out of that channel, as you can see here. Once it broke out of that channel, it's kind of lingering right now. There's no really breakout trading on this thing. Not like a real breakout, especially on this weekly chart. When it broke out of that pattern, it should have really shot up to 24 right away. JSNP 4 did a what does the MAC indicator say about the precious metals prices? Go ahead and watch that. He goes over 10 minutes of MACD. He's using the different parameters, but I'm looking at the divergent line of the MACD with my numbers 13, 21, and 8. Those are Fibonacci numbers, which I love. You can see the rising through this whole pattern, and that is an indication of bullishness outside of this. But the thing is, once it broke out of that pattern, this thing should have shot up. And so it's not acting normally. But as you can see, the MACD is turning positive, which is very bullish. This is a weekly chart. Prices are going to be rising. I just thought they would be rising a lot faster than it has. Because breakout trading, it breaks out because there's nothing holding it back. But it appears 22 is going to be a struggle to get over, and it looks like it's creeping. So 22 might be the breakout. Not sure. But it does look way positive for silver. On the gold, it still hasn't broken out of this channel, but it is creeping, and it does look very good. The one thing that you want to notice is in this channel, it hits all points, but then it misses touching the point here, which is very bullish. It didn't have time to retrace back to the channel, therefore it is going to break out of this channel, in my opinion. 1400 is going to be the breakout point, the emotional spot on the chart. And as well, the MACD, again, I'm using Fibonacci numbers. This is a weekly chart. It has gone positive as well. And that is very bullish Very bullish indeed. The other thing I want to talk about is Karen Hudas on Moneybag 73, the channel. Apparently, Karen Hudas has been talking about this gentleman that owns or has a kind of like a power of attorney over this huge amounts of gold and resources. His name is Wolfgang Struck. Apparently, Karen Hudas has been talking about this guy, but a lot of people have been saying, you know, this guy's just a figment of her imagination. But apparently, she introduced him recently, and she is saying that the dollar collapse is going to be okay for the United States. Everything's going to be reset, and we are going to be issued a debt-free currency, as well as a debt-free currency for the world, and it's going to be a new age of enlightenment without debt to run government. This is all fine and dandy, but around the world and domestically, we still have all these wars, and these people in power still are trying to start World War III, it seems like. So go ahead and watch this. Research Karen Hudas and her statements on all this gold that's been set aside for 50 years from Ferdinand Marcos of the Philippines before he died. And this guy Wolfgang Struck has some kind of a power of attorney, and he's going to release it to the world. Seems like a great idea. I hope it's true. I certainly hope it's true. So that's it for today. Thanks for coming by, and please support my sites and purchase some gold and silver.